All right. So today I wanted to talk about something that's been plaguing me for as long as I can remember. And basically what that is asking for help. Asking asking for help. For as long as I can remember, that's just always been so difficult for me to do. And what I end up doing is just suffering silently until I figure it out or somewhat make it through. I used to do that when I was a nurse. I do that now. And I will say have gotten better at it. I will be more open to asking for help. But the biggest roadblock that I had was just in my own mind. And I want to take this video to try to break it down and understand why the hell it was so hard for me to ask for help. Just thinking back or thinking through it real quick, I think there's a couple reasons. The first one being, I don't know if ego is the right word, but I guess feeling less than is what initially kind of comes up. And actually, no, never mind. The main thing here, now that I'm thinking about it more clearly, the main thing is that if I ask for help, I get like yelled at or you get mad at me. So if I'm like, hey, I need your help, and then the person that I'm asking, they're like, "Oh, yeah, let's go, hurry up, god damn it, like you fucking suck, idiot. What do you need help with? Like that right there is will tear me apart internally, and the fear of that keeps me from asking for help. Which is stupid because like that person doesn't want to help me, then that's on them. Fuck them, right? Like, oh, I didn't know, I didn't realize you were a shit person. Let me move on. Thanks for showing me. I will never ask you again. I think instead of taking it like that, I always took it like as like a personal thing. It's like, oh shit, yeah, they're right. How could I ask for help? I'm such a fucking idiot. How dare I even ask? I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. So I don't know how I adopted that mindset, where that came from. I'm sure there's some fucking, I don't know, psychological BS behind it, but it doesn't matter. I think now trying to unravel it is a lot more valuable. So yeah, the reason why why I always hesitated and had a difficult time asking for help was because I felt like I was going to get in trouble or I was going to make you upset. That's the main thing. I was going to make you upset by asking for your help, so I'd rather just not. And it's all in my head. Let's say out of 10 times, maybe one person is annoyed. Well, why should that affect my life? Like it's been such a anchor in my life because of a 10% chance that someone's annoyed that asks for help. Like that's so stupid. Like if it was 80%, like I guess you have some credibility to the way you're feeling, but it's not. It's just made up in my head because it happened one time. Maybe in my lifetime 3 times. So I'm gonna base my life decisions for the rest of my fucking life based off 3 people. Stupid ass. So hopefully this makes sense to someone else. But yeah, the biggest reason why I don't ask for help or didn't is because of the feeling of making you mad, making the other person annoyed, which and then I take it as my responsibility to keep you happy and not make you mad. So stupid, but somehow I picked that up and I'm aware of it now. And it still affects me, but not as much. But now that I'm understanding it more, if it, I almost happens now. I want to purposely ask for help so I can kind of get more exposure to that, so I can just make it less scary in my mind. So if that is one of your biggest struggles, is asking for help, try to think why. Like why am I having these feelings? And just sort of work backwards. For me, it was I'm scared of asking for help because my fear is that I'm annoying you, that I'm bothering you, that I'm gonna make you upset. Now think back, when I ask for help, does that happen? Well, most of the time, no. Can't remember the last time someone was mad at me or upset, but that's just how I feel that they're gonna feel before even doing it. So knowing that, like, oh, well, okay, it's blown out of proportion in my head. Let me go ask for help and test it out, and now go through the reps, have some exposure therapy, do it to yourself, and see what happens. And oh yeah, that's dope. There we go. Cured my depression. So if you relate to this, let me know. I need to get. It'd be dope to get some views on here, get some comments, reply to some people, read them out loud. I'm looking forward to that.